I got another CGC unboxing. 25-book Modern Order. Tons of X-Men in here. Let's see how the grades compare to what I thought they would be. And did we do well? Up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hey there, panelologists. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. Before we get started, like, comment, subscribe, do all that great stuff. I really appreciate it. Follow us on the other socials, Instagram, Bronzeville_comics. I'm on Whatnot, Bronzeville_comics, and we do sales Monday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Sales soon. You may see this book upcoming, or some of the books from this submission. And also, there is a link in the description of this video. If you're not yet signed on to Whatnot, you can sign up, get $10 off your first purchase. Also, I'm on, in the description is a link to my eBay store as well as my email. So I got in a 25-book Modern Order. I gave it to my LCS on July 12th. It came in about a week ago when I was on vacation. So, about a month and a half, about 6 weeks turnaround time to get it back. So we're going to talk about the books that are in here, what I thought the grades were going to be. I don't know what the grades are on any of these. And I'm just going to take a quick look. We'll start here. And we'll talk about where we got them from, and we'll go over fair market value and all that fun stuff. So some fun books to look at. This is modern, but very few of the books are ultra modern. Most of these are from the 70s and 80s. I think there's two books from the 2000s and two from the 90s. The rest are 70s and 80s. So it's not that modern a modern submission. So, they're back to thinner bags. These thinner plastic bags. Regardless, let's take a look at what we got here. So we're starting, this is a nice book to start with right off the bat. I always forget which hand I can move. I can move that hand, right? Okay. X-Men 130, the first appearance of Dazzler, and this has been a hot book lately. I got this as part of a collection. Most of the X-Men books were part of the same collection I picked up last July. I actually picked the collection up on July 13th of 2022 and submitted the X-Men books. There are a lot of other books, Silver Age books to come from that collection I have not yet submitted. I submitted these books, these modern books, on July, July 12th. So just a day short of a year later. I thought that this was an 8.5. I don't have any other notes on it. So it is a newsstand. That's not really that big a deal. From 1980, 8.5, 8.0, white pages. So, okay. Off by a little bit, but that's not bad. A nice book. I don't think that is an upgrade over what I have in my personal collection. Again, I don't know any of these grades. So there's going to be a lot of similar books. I think we might have seen that. Oh, this is a good one too. We're going backwards. 129, first appearance of Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost. This was from the same collection, and I thought this was a 9.0. I thought it was a little bit better. And it got an 8.5. So the grader is being a little harsher than I would be, but that's still a great grade for this huge key. So yeah, there's a little crease down there. It's probably fair. Not bad. Again, there are a lot of these Byrne era and Cockrum era X-Men books in this particular submission. So if you're an X-Men fan, this should be fun. Oh, here's another good one. Newsstand edition of X-Men 133, this classic Wolverine solo story. I thought this was a 9.2. There are a couple of spine ticks on here. I did work to try to clean this up quite a bit. I do have this in a 9.8 direct, but it's 1980. Direct versus newsstand isn't that crucial a difference. Again, I thought this was a 9.2, and we got a 9.0 white pages. So, yeah, I'm pretty accurate. Consistently one grade above what I thought. So that is another great book to have. Nice grade for that. 9.0 key book. Yeah, I submit the books. I submit them all alphabetically, issue number order. Don't know how I get them back. And then we jump around a little bit in the submission. 121. This is the first full appearance of Alpha Flight. I thought that this was an 8.5. These are all from the same collection. So if we're consistent with the grader, it's going to be an 8.0. What? 7.0. Ouch. We're going to have to take a look at the grader's notes on that. There is that. I didn't see that when I submitted it. Huh. That is, woof. I mean, 8.5 to 7.0 is really... I don't know. I'm looking at the bottom staple. I don't remember that defect being there. And I pressed these all myself. That's above the staple, actually. What notes did I have on this? I didn't really have much in terms of notes. Nope, no notes on this one. That is disappointing. To get a 7.0 when you thought you were going to get an 8.5. I want to look at the grader's notes on this one. I've had some bad luck with this book recently, in terms of I did get it in the 9.6. So, but the last 2 times I've submitted, I've gotten it much lower than I thought it would be. Okay, what's next? 134. I thought this was like a 9. The biggest problem is, you see those notches at the top? See how much that's going to hurt the grade. I thought a 9. I'm being a little scared about that now. 8. 8.0 off white to white. Huh. So they did hit a little bit harder, I guess, for that damage at the top, because the rest of the book's in pretty nice shape. 8.0 still not bad for that. This is the where Phoenix becomes the Dark Phoenix. Let's keep rolling. Piece of cardboard, plastic bags, get out of the way. This room is going to be a mess when I'm done with plastic bags and all sorts of stuff. Okay. More X-Men? Yes. X-Men 135. I thought this was like a 9.6. Continuation of the Dark Phoenix storyline. It's classic cover. I thought it was a 9.6, and it was a 9.2 white pages. I thought this was much better. I don't know what is dinging it. Thought this came out very nice. Kind of surprised with the 9.2 there. And I had in my notes that I thought it was a strong 9.8 contender. So I'm disappointed with that grade. Nothing on the plus side yet. This one is X-Men 141, the first chapter in the Days of Future Past storyline. This is the last issue in which it's titled X-Men. I thought this was a 9.4, a small crease somewhere. But I had it like less than a 16th of an inch. I don't know which corner it was on. Maybe, yeah, down there. So the rest of the book was really sharp. These are all from the same collection. I thought it was a 9.4. Let me get it in focus. And it was a 9.4 white pages. Okay, so finally, something hit my mark in terms of what I thought it was going to be. That is very nice. Okay. All the X-Men books I have are prior to this, so the next one I could pull out could be somewhere else in the list. Okay. I am not sure. I have a couple of books in here that are books that The Rock destroyed. ISIS #1, This I thought was reasonably high grade. I have it at like a 9.2. There is some stress at the top staple, but I thought it's from 1976. Thought it was pretty strong. I fondly remember the Saturday morning TV show, and of course, in the comics, Isis is retconned as she does become Black Adam's wife, and the character that was in the Black Adam movie they were probably setting it up for if they're going to do a sequel for her to become Isis, but we know how that went. So I thought this was a 9.2, and it came back as 9.4. Off-white to white, 9.4. Happy with that. This is going to stay in the PC. And that's 9.4. I can't complain with a 9.4 for a book from 1976. I'm not sure where I got this. Probably picked this up at a show for like, $20. It does have some stresses around the top staple. Other than that, very sharp. Up next, Moon Knight #1. Everybody has one of these. I thought a 9.2 has a couple spine ticks. This is a newsstand edition, but again, that's 1980, not really that big a deal. This book, everyone has. So this is the first solo Moon Knight book. I thought it, and where did I get this? I got this. I got a lot of Moon Knight books just before the show came out that I thought was a really good deal. I forget exactly what I paid for the entire lot, but I got a pretty good deal, and the books were all pretty high grade. I thought I had this at a 9.2. And if I can get this in focus, come on. There we go. It is a 9.0, white pages. Okay. So we go back to being just a little bit... the grades being a little bit lower than I thought. I might hold on to that. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have any left. I've come across... That book is not a hard book to find. Yeah. Oh, talk about books that the Rock destroyed. Shazam 28. I had picked up a couple of copies. I paid far too much for this on eBay as we were ramping up to the movie. I thought it was a good deal at the time. I got it for $241. It is not defect-free. I have it at like a 6.5. There are definitely some creases on the book. But I'm collecting the Shazam run, so I'll keep this one. Again, I had this at a 6.5, and I got a 7.5. Okay, that is pretty good. That's going to be... Oh, I'm off-white to white. Not disappointed with that. So this is a PC copy for now, unless I get an upgrade. So I'm interested in the fair market value of this right now, especially compared to what I paid for it raw. The prices on this have just plummeted since the movie, and the fact that it does not appear that they're going to use... I don't think there's any chance they're going to use Dwayne Johnson in the role again, because I don't think his ego will fit into a supporting role. I would love to see him recast, because I think Black Adam's a great character. And I've always been a Shazam, Fawcett fan. Read those stories as a kid. Loved that first story. So that's our best plus of the day. So what is next? Wolverine #88. This is the deluxe edition, which is a little bit better to get in grade. I got this at Stormville last June of 2022 for $20. And I thought that this was a 9.2. There are a couple spine ticks on it. And what did we get back? 9.4. 9.4 white pages. Okay. That's a good book to get a plus in, especially when you're getting up into the 9s. I am not disappointed with that, because it does have some noticeable spine ticks. So 9.4. Happy with that. Cannot complain. Let's see what's next. I think we're only about halfway through. When you do these 25 book submissions, there are a lot of books in here. Oh, back to the X-Men. And this is the first time I've ever had 94. This is more mid-grade copy. You see this big crease going here. There are other creases, other damage. You see the spine is pretty well worn out. This is the first appearance of the new X-Men in title. The second appearances of Storm, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and Thunderbird. And spoiler warning, it's the death of Thunderbird. Now, this was, again, part of that same collection that had all the other X-Men books. I thought this was a 4.0 based on the damage that was on here. And it came back as a 4.5. Off-white to white. So that's fair. Not a surprise. But I think I'm going to hold on to this for now. I've been trying to work on this 94 to 94 plus run of X-Men. In higher grade, I have a lot in higher grade. This one is, that's the first time I've had that one. So I will be holding on to that. '95. The third appearance of yada yada yada. Death of Thunderbird. That's right, he dies in this one, not the previous one. And it's funny, you read the letters columns subsequently, they're like, yeah, we had nothing to do. We didn't think the characters that interesting. You know, that was like, I think Marv Wolfman was the editor at the time, so we killed him off. So, poor Thunderbird. So, X-Men 95, again, this one has wear on it. I thought it was a 5.0, so I'd be really happy with anything better than that. And it's a 6.0. Okay, I will take that. Not bad. Again, I don't know if this is the best copy I have. I will compare it to the books that I already have graded. I've gotten that before, but I don't know if I've gotten it better than a 6.0 or not. So, this particular collection had, like, I think it had every issue from 94 to 200 completely. What's next? I think more X-Men. I have like, 4 more X-Men books. Number 99. First appearance of Black Tom Cassidy. Moreover, it's just a double-digit X-Men. You know, it's the 6th issue in title. And certainly, there are a lot of collectors that'll try to collect X-Men, you know, 94 to 143 at least. I thought this was a 7.5. There is a crease on the book. Not sure where. But there's like a 3/4 of an inch crease. Again, I had it at a 7.5. Again, this was part of that same collection. And what did we get? 7.5. So, right on the money there. That is fine. Again, I'm not sure. I have to see what I have. You know, I kind of had, when I was going through my own personal collection, I said, you know what, I can let go of X-Men. But now, it's like I want that. I want that run. I want to be one of those guys that has 94 to 143. And I have a lot of them in high grades, some 9.8s, some 9.6s. So I'm getting them as part of collections, essentially. Up next is, X-Men 101, the first appearance of Phoenix. This is a big key. This is one of the most sought-after books in the run. There was a tear on the bottom somewhere. Yeah, I think it's right there below the T in Phoenix. The Phoenix. I'm not sure, but I had this. I guess there were other issues. At 5.5 for this book, and it came back as a 6.0. Okay, I'll take that little plus. Very nice. I do think I have a higher grade one of this. So, that is cool. Ooh, 2 more X-Men and then a whole bunch of other stuff. 107. The first full appearance of the Starjammers. I cannot get this book in decent condition. You can see there's some pretty heavy spine wear. So I had this at a 6.0. I don't know if I've ever had it better than that. So 6.0. exactly what I thought. So I will check to see if that is an improvement. Maybe not. What is next? It should be X-Men 109. The first appearance of Weapon Alpha. Lady becomes Vindicator. Lady becomes Guardian. There was a stain on the book. I think it was somewhere towards the bottom. I can't tell exactly where. But anyway, I had this at a 7.0. And we got back, if we get in focus, come on. Yeah, let's go in and come out. Oh, come on. There we go. X-Men 109, I had it a 7.0. Oh, ouch, 5.5. I'm going to have to take a closer look at the grader's notes on that one. That hurts. I did not. It's got a little crease there on the corner. But that's not a 5.5 crease. What did I have as far as a stain goes? It's like a penny-sized stain front cover. And there was some foxing on the back. But the foxing isn't that pronounced. There are some spots along the spine. I'm trying to remember where the stain was. And I'm not even seeing it right now. But 5.5 seems a little harsh. And there's also a little... Did I have this tear? I did not have a note about the tear up there on the top. So, So, I'm pretty sure I have a better copy of that. So, that'd be a nice, affordable one. Everything else is not X-Men. Let's see. What? All New Marvel Now, .1. Number 1. I had overspent for this. This is the first full appearance of new Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan. See it right there. I thought that this had some binary tears. I thought it was a 9.2, 9.4. Okay. I put this on eBay for $250. I don't think it's worth that much anymore. I might keep this in the PC for now. Because I did quite enjoy that series. I think it's just one of those modern books that when the announcement was made, the prices went up because the demand, not a lot of people had submitted it, and then there were enough copies out there that people submitted it. Up next, All-Star Comics number 58, the first appearance of Power Girl. It's a triple key. Because it's also the first appearance of the Super Squad, and it's when Star Spangled Kid joins the Justice Society. The Super Squad is actually what they referred to as the younger heroes. Power Girl, Star Spangled Kid, and Robin. To try to, I guess, corner the youth market. Anyway, I thought this was a 6.0. It is a mid-grade book. 6.0, off-white to white. I've a few copies of this. I do have a copy that I got as a kid. So until I have an upgrade on that this is definitely, I collected this run. So that's my highest graded copy right now. So that'll stay in the PC for now. That I had gotten as part of a collection, and it was kind of hidden in the collection. I actually didn't, it was just, they were kind of throw-in books, like these DC 70s books, and there was Joker 1 in there, a run of the Joker 70s series in there as well. And so I didn't notice that book at first because I saw 59 and then 58 was behind 59. And then I'm like, when I got home and went through the collection, I'm like, oh, I got a first Power Girl. So that is a plus. Anyway, this newsstand copy of Captain America 310. This is the first appearance of the Serpent Society, or the New Serpent Society. It did make lists. I thought this was a 9.6. I got this for $3 at Stormville. It came back a 9.2, white pages. So I might just hold on to this until New World Order comes out. I just kind of threw that in. I actually got that recently, but I wanted it slabbed for Serpent Society is going to be in the movie. Figured I'd have it on hand. Another one that I picked up recently, I picked this up in February at the Clifton show for $10. Detective Comics 469, first appearance of Dr. Phosphorus. We know that he is going to be part of the Creature Commandos. I thought this was a 9.2. 8.5. Maybe I was a little hopeful. Yeah, I would want to look at the greater notes. Whatever. I'll keep that for now. Okay. Just 1, 2, 4 more books. So we're nearing the finish line. Fantastic Four 211, the first appearance of Terrax. I do have a couple copies of this in the newsstand, but it's a 1979 book. I thought it was a 9.0. 8.0. Ouch. I don't know what held that back. Dang. Couple of spine ticks. That's disappointing. We have 394s. Those are our best grades of this submission. Okay. This is an interesting book. I picked this up at a garage sale recently. And it is the first appearance of Kyle Rayner, DC Universe. It does say multi-pack edition. So it's the first appearance of Kyle Rayner. I thought it was a 9.2. And we got, if we can get focus, we got a 9.2, white pages. Just about what I thought. That's pretty cool. Got a DC Universe logo. Can't be disappointed because it's exactly what I thought it was. And I got it for, I did pay like $30 for it. Okay, up next, Infinite Crisis 5. This is the Jim Lee variant. I've gotten tons of the Perez ones. I have a few of these Jim Lee ones. First appearance of Jaime Reyes as the third Blue Beetle. Great cover of him. You know, I really enjoyed the movie. I got this for $42 on eBay. I have this at a 9.2. It does have a couple of spine ticks. So CGC thought it was a 9. Whoa! 9.6. White pages. That is a big plus. That is a big plus. I mean, yeah. Oh, wow. It does have some indents. You got to catch them in the light. Kind of by the bottom staple there. It's tough with the reflection from the computer screen. But, yeah, you can see them. Maybe. Anyway, they're there. So I'm very happy with that. You can even see on the back. More on the black. So I'm happy with a 9.6 on that. I'm going to keep that for now. Until I get better. And then finally, last book, Iron Fist 14, first appearance of Sabretooth. I got this as part of a collection a while back. I thought it was a 6.5. Does have some creasing on it. A little bit of wear on the spine. I did a 6.5 and it came back a 7.0. So there's a plus there. So I'm going to take a few minutes. We're going to look at fair market values of these books. And then we're going to talk about potentially what is available for sale. Okay, I went over the fair market value of the books, and they came out to about $4,028. again, one of the things in submitting books, especially books I picked up like last year, is values have gone down. However, most of these books I either got really cheap, with like one exception, two exceptions, and those are going to stay in the PC, or I got as part of collections. So what I'm going to do now, and I've done this in the past. If you're not interested, you can check out now. Thanks for stopping by. But if you're interested in some of these books, about half of them, I'm doing a claim sale right now. So here's how it's going to work. If you're interested in these books, send me an email. My email is in the description of this video, BronzevilleComics, all one word, @gmail.com. Say that you want the book. Pay via PayPal, friends, and family. It's going to be $15 shipping for up to 3 slabs. If it's international, we'll talk about what the cost would be. If it's more than 3 slabs, again, we'll talk about what the cost for shipping would be. If you're local to me and we have opportunity to meet up at some point, then you can, and if I'm going to be at Baltimore, I'll let you know. We can save on the shipping, and just I can hand you the books. So, if you know you're local, you know. So you might be interested in doing that. PayPal, friends, and family, $15 shipping up to 3 slabs. Reach out to me, BronzevilleComics@gmail.com. Once the books are sold, I'll put a description in the link of this video and say such and such issue is sold. Okay, so the first one. For those of you who are fans of the DC Universe logos, Green Lantern 48, first Kyle Rayner, DC Universe logo 9.2 is $100. You can check out high-res scans on the CGC site. All new slabs get scans 430-644-3006. Iron Fist 14, first appearance of Sabretooth, 7.0 off-white pages, $325. Cert number 430-644-3008. Again, you can take a look at high-res scans there if you're really interested in taking a close look at the book. Moon Knight number 1, 9.0 white pages, just $70. It is a newsstand. Cert number 430-644-3010. By the way, I did look at the grader's notes. Nothing really told me much. First appearance of Phoenix, X-Men 101, 6.0 off-white to white pages, $360. $360. 430-644-3016. All these prices will be good until, I'm trying to think, let's say Monday, September, what would it be? The 11th? Wait. Monday the 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Then I'll start posting on Whatnot, probably for higher prices, because I'm going to have to pay fees. X-Men 107 for $100. First full appearance of the Starjammers. $100. 6.0 off-white to white. 430-644-3017. X-Men 109. First appearance of Weapon Alpha. 5.5 off-white to white pages. $75. 430-644-3018. Dan, and I don't remember that being there when I submitted it. I could have missed it. I didn't put it in my notes. X-Men 121, first full appearance of Alpha Flight, 7.0 off-white to white pages, $120. 430-644-3019. Dazzler, first appearance of Dazzler, X-Men 130, 8.0 white pages, newsstand, $180. 430-644-3021. X-Men 133, 9.0 white pages, $150. Newsstand, 430-644-3022. XMen 134. 8.0 off-white to white pages, $80. Newsstand 430-644-3023. And finally, XMen 141, 9.4 white pages, $220, 430-644-3025. Again, send me an email at bronzevillecomics@gmail.com. If you want to make a claim, the first person to send me an email claiming a book, I'll get back in touch with you. Payment via PayPal, friends, and family. $15 shipping for up to 3 slabs for shipping and insurance. And if we have occasion to meet up, you can send me a note there if we're close by, if you're in the tri-state area here. And those prices will be good until Monday, September 12th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope you enjoyed the video, enjoyed the CGC unboxing. You can take a look at a couple of my other videos here. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.